Music in Desperate Times was a concert idea that I had because I'm a woman and because I have daughters who are also musicians. I should have said because I'm a musician and I'm a woman, and I have daughters who are also musicians. It is a story about women who survived the Holocaust by playing in an orchestra. But over a 20-year period, the concert became something far more than just a simple story. It became a story that had nothing to do with me or my daughters directly, but I suppose affects all women and all people, ultimately, who have ever suffered at the hands of other people. It was a story that changed my life in many ways and touched many hearts, and it grew in importance with each performance. There were 8 in all, in 2006, 2007, 2009, and then again in 2015. And each time that we performed this concert, which involved the stories of women who lived through that experience in the 1940s and in the Birkenau concentration camp. And every time we told that story in words and music, people said, the story has to go further. It cannot stop here. This is an important story. It has to be told. And even with the last performance, the person who recorded it sent the recording to be mixed. And when he gave it to me, he said, well, he had 2 recordings of mine, both the Mozart Requiem and Music in Desperate Times. He handed me the Mozart and said, I think that this is what you want. Let me know if you want any changes. He handed me the recording of Music in Desperate Times, and he says, this is really important. This recording must be heard by other people. It must be made known worldwide. The story is too important for it to not be told. And I think that makes this concert unusual, perhaps because it was in the Holocaust, perhaps because it was a story of immense conflict that human beings suffer in their lives, trying to live at the hands and still feeling guilty about living. It's a complicated story, and yet it has great beauty in it because you find the human spirit abundantly expressed throughout.